Let's dive into some strategies for using Facebook to boost your e-commerce store. Now, first step is to set up your promotional schedule. To integrate Facebook into your business practice, you must set it up with the rest of your content marketing schedule, like your blog, with email, whatever that might be. So this means having a healthy mix of regular updates, promotions, and links to different types of content. Now, it's typically recommended to run promotions once or twice a month on Facebook that lead people back to your website. So most people use Facebook as an extension of their e-commerce promotions that they're currently doing, but this really doesn't create any incentive for Facebook fans. So mix it up and run Facebook-only promotions to make them feel a little more exclusive by being on Facebook. So you're going to have a lot of different marketing promotions going out. People are going to wonder, why do I need to be a fan? Why don't I just go to your website? Or why can't I just be on your email list? And the goal here is to ultimately bring people to your website. So it doesn't matter how you do it, but when it comes to Facebook, people want to know, why do I need to be a fan? And this is one way that we can do this. For example, Yankee Candle Company has an unlimited supply of exclusive candle scents only to their Facebook group to reward their fans. So think of a creative way that you can have just a unique message to your social media crowd. And we're talking about Facebook here, but ultimately it can be built into any social channel that they can only get through Facebook or through your social media. So think about that. The second piece is, what type of content should you post? And you need to know that the most important thing to remember when posting to your Facebook page is that people are on Facebook for one reason. That's to waste time. They want to waste time, in fact. It's been proven that most people don't click off of Facebook to external links, which means you need to train your audience to click your links. How are you going to do that? There are two main components of this. First, vary your content. Meaning we need a good mix of content going out. If you are too predictable, people will not click on your links. If they know that every single link that you're sending them is going to send them to a page that they've seen already, they're going to be tired of that. Also, if you're too random, Facebook won't show the content to your fans because it's not on topic. So what's the happy median? We have a great PDF for you to download that walks you through the entire formula to have a good posting strategy. It's a good mix of what type of content needs to go out, when it needs to go out. So it is available to download in this module. So make sure you check that out. Start by listing your primary content topics, like the ones you might use in your blog, for example. So on a marketing blog, the main categories might be content marketing, social media, marketing systems, productivity, and marketing tools. Those are all different categories that you're talking to your audience about on your blog, but you need to have those content topics already figured out. So now that you have your main topics, it's time to create the content that's interesting, educational, and like we said earlier, promotional, but only like 20% of that. And really the possibilities are endless for finding content. It's up to you to find the system that works. And in fact, you need to test what works with your audience by measuring post reach and engagement with each post that you put out. And you can find this through Facebook's analytics tab on your page. Here are just a few ways that you can turn your content topics into engaging posts, which we talked about earlier. We need to have engaging posts. So here are a few questions. Ask your audience questions. And these are specific questions. Maybe a true or false. Maybe it's just a fun question that would only apply to the industry that you're in. Another one would be give tips about your products, something that they can't find anywhere else, but here's a tip that you have. Just an easy one-sentence tip. Use pictures and picture quotes. You're starting to see these all over the place. And there are tons of apps out there now, like Canva and a list of others that we'll include here, but you can put quotes on top of pictures. People love to share those. They love to like those. Those are great. Another one's embedding YouTube videos. And now there's some new research out there that actually says to upload it to Facebook's videos instead of using YouTube, so that you get a higher view rate and a higher engagement rate, because they're going to show those more. They're going to favor those over YouTube. So YouTube links or videos, it doesn't matter. We're just talking about videos in general, but like I said, the latest research has shown that Facebook videos will get a higher engagement rate. So you need to also post links to articles with a statement or a question. So if you read something really good on New York Times and you want to share that, don't just share the link and post it. Share the link with maybe your opinion or a statement about that article or a question around that article. Do you agree with this decision that the court made? And then you put a link up about a decision they made. So something like that, and you can really start to build a lot of engagement around other people's content, which is great. It's the easiest way to engage your fans. And by having your engagement up, when you're delivering other people's links and getting that engagement higher and higher, then you deliver your own content and you're in your audience's face right then, just because you're delivering good value. The second component is a call to action. Every post must train the reader to perform a small action to take. Here's a list of a few call to actions in Facebook. Reply with a comment. You can tell your fans to actually reply with a comment that they have on whatever material you're putting out there. Share this post, encouraging them to share. Vote on this poll with the poll system that you can use within Facebook, or if you just do your own poll in a status update. It's a great way to get people chatting. Click this link. Sometimes the most obvious things are not done by your fans. If there's a link there and you say nothing, they might not click on that link. But if you say click this link, they will more likely than not click that link. And then take this quiz. You have a quiz option that you can do on Facebook as well. So there could be, so you can add content around that. But so these are just basic call to actions that you can put in Facebook to immediately increase your engagement. And a good example for this is, instead of saying, here's our latest blog post or check out our latest blog post, add a call to action. Ask a question about the post to get readers to comment. Ask them to like the post if they agree with it, or simply ask them to click the link and read it.